Hello, my name is Victor Alvarez Castellano, student in psychology and English, and today I'll be discussing Mitski's Where Is My Phone, published in 2026, and how it relates to the global goals set by the United Nations, specifically Goal 3.4, as it comments on mental health. Mitski's music video relates to this goal in that it portrays what it is like to have an anxiety attack and how people feel as they try to safeguard themselves in doing so. Without further ado, let's begin. Let's start by analyzing the video in terms of facial displays. Facial displays, as seen in page 125 from the book, are facial expressions that serve to communicate a wellspring of nonverbal messages. So, for example, a frown to demonstrate sadness or a smile to demonstrate happiness. These are seen multiple times in Mitski's video, specifically in the 15-second mark, the 30-second mark, and the 1-minute mark, as she changes from anger, disgust, sadness, happiness, anxiety, cautiousness. All of these emotional states, one, communicate to the audience that she's going through all of those emotions. But second, they reveal just how overwhelming it is to have a panic attack and to constantly consider the people around you as a threat. We see more negative emotions being displayed when she is interacting with people outside of the home, whereas when she's interacting with her younger self, there's more of a nurturing facial expression. Next, let's go over intimate distance. As described in page 132, intimate distance is the spatial distance that we hold usually for close friends, family, and romantic partners. This is seen, for example, in the 1-minute mark all the way to the 2-minute and 30 seconds mark, where she, Mitski, is hugging the younger version of herself as well as the older version of herself. These are displays of trying to protect herself and keep herself close and together. While from the 2-minute mark all the way to the 3-minute mark, we see people invading the house, closing in, getting closer and suffocating even the poor Mitski. All of these reinforce the idea that when we're having a panic attack, people outside of our known sphere are perceived as dangerous. Everything becomes too much. We're hypersensitive to danger. And so we close ourselves up and suffer because of it. Finally, let's look at social penetration theory. As described in page 194, social penetration theory is the theory that portrays how we self-disclose as peeling the layers off an onion. The more we self-disclose, the more we reveal about ourselves. And why is this important to the music video? The entire music video is an exercise of social penetration theory. This is a revelation of the author's own struggles with social anxiety and generalized anxiety, and how those have shaped who she is and her music. This is important because it helps the audience add an extra layer of nuance and depth. It's not just a song about social anxiety and how to relate to people with it, but it's a song about Mitski's own social anxiety, thereby boosting our connection to her and her credibility as someone with social anxiety and as someone who can talk about social anxiety. So, what have we learned? We've learned that through the music video, both visuals and lyrics, that the authors of a mediated work can portray themselves in a way that people can relate to and understand. And they use these media to educate people on the things that they would like them to know more. It's not just about love, it's not just about emotions, it's about who they are as a person. And the reason why that is important to health is because if we don't get to know how the people around us think, we will never understand what they're going through. I think the one concept that influenced me the most has to be social penetration theory, because it not only applies to this example, but to many other works of musical, literary, and poetic value. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.